Recently, I've been asked questions by my audience and friends about my backpack. Why do I carry such a huge backpack and what do I carry in it? The answer to the first question is to take photos and to create the content the way I create them. I have to carry a lot of gear. And to do that, I have to have a fairly big backpack. To find out what do I carry in it, keep watching the video until the end. I am Rian, you're watching 21st Birdside. So today's video is strictly going to be about what's inside my bag. So let's jump straight into the bag now. This is what I use to carry all my gear when I'm traveling. It's a Manfrotto Bumblebee 220 PL backpack. As I said earlier, I carry a lot of gear with me, and to accommodate all of them in one bag was a challenge for me. I didn't want to go for something too big because it will become too heavy to carry. So I had to go for something not too big, not too small either. Well, one size smaller than the biggest one. And this bag checked all the boxes, such as size, space, compartment, and the build quality. It has few pockets in the front and both sides. In the top pocket, I normally carry my external hard drive. I also have my cleaning cloth, card reader, lens cleaning pen. This is quite handy because I don't always like to use a wipe to clean the lens because sometimes it leaves wipe marks and residue. This is quite handy because it has a brush in it, so I can just quickly get rid of the dusts. And in the other side, it has a lens cleaning material which is designed for smaller lenses like the GoPro lens or my phone's lens. Then I have a spare battery for the camera and memory card. In the bottom front pockets, I have the Macbook Pro Charger, the power cable and some other cable for phone. I also carry all my filters in there and the camera battery charger. Then in the front side pocket, in the top one, I normally have my microphone. In the bottom one, I have more cables and the strap for the camera. In the other side pocket, I normally keep it empty. I carry water bottle in it. Now let's dig inside the bag into the main compartment. First thing is the Gorilla port. This is for my GoPro and for my smartphone. In the top, I have my Canon EOS R camera with the RF 24-70 f2.8 lens. I use this 24-70 lens for all my videos, landscapes and some portraits. Canon has done a really good job with the new RF 24-70 f2.8 lens. Now this lens comes with an image stabilizer, whereas the previous one didn't have any, which allows to use this in a low light situation much better than the previous one. Then I have the RF 70-200 f2.8. This is my most favorite lens. I use this for mainly portraits and long shots. Canon has done a very good job with this one as well because they have reduced the size and the weight significantly than the previous one. So it's basically the half of the size of the previous one. In the bottom I have a pouch where I put the lens caps. Below that is the EF 50mm f1.4. This is the lens I used to use with my previous DSLR camera, but I fell in love with this lens and I decided to keep it. I use a converter to use it with my mirrorless camera. The one thing I love most about this lens is the bokeh that you get in portrait. Then in the right side of the bag I have my gimbal. This is the DJI RSC2 gimbal, and the tripod and the plate. The gimbal is the main reason why I decided to go for such a big backpack, because I tried in the ones which is smaller than this and this one fit. And also it's much easier to store it and easily take it out whenever I need to use it. Then in the left hand side I have, in the top, I have my GoPro and all the other bits and pieces that goes with it. There's quite a lot. Then I have my smartphone gimbal, the Lesion Smooth Q3. Just move it back a little bit. If you have been watching my videos, you must know in my last two videos I have done a review of this gimbal and the app. By the way, I don't always carry my smartphone gimbal. It depends on where I'm going and what I'm going to do. If I don't carry the gimbal with me, then I normally have my other clamps and bits and pieces that goes with the GoPro. In the next compartment I have the Mavic Air 2. I use this drone for all my aerial shots. I know there's a new one out which is the Mavic Air 2S, but I have no plans to upgrade as I'm looking to go for something even smaller and lighter. In the bottom compartment I have the car charger for the drone batteries, the remote for the drone, and a couple of spare battery. Carrying the spare battery for the drone is crucial for me because I do a lot of flying and I end up using all of them. That's all I have in the main compartment of the bag. And lastly, in the bag there's another big pocket with a zip. This is where I put my 16-inch MacBook Pro. So there you go, you have your answer. These are all the items I carry in my bag. I've been using this bag for quite some time now and it started to feel a little bulky. So I've been planning and looking to go for something slightly smaller and lighter, where I can put most of the items that I carry in this one. I don't mind leaving one of the lenses behind if I have to go lighter. If you have any suggestion, please leave a comment below. So that's it for today. If you have enjoyed my video, then please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay tuned for my next video. In my next video, I'll be going back to Wales again to take another beautiful walk. Until then, take care.